Welcome back to the channel where we are building a video game from scratch using Love2d and Lua. A couple updates for the channel here. I'm in boot camp. Boot camp's already started. Today, actually Tuesdays and Thursdays were remote, so I'm at home on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and right now there is an away from screen time slot for class. So I have until 1 where I need to be back at class. I went outside and got some fresh air, but I'm going to be maybe potentially using this time to kind of stream during the day, and then I can focus on homework and stuff at night. I'm still trying to figure it out, so that's a little update. I don't know how much progress we're going to make with a hard cap at before 1 here, but there is a thing I wanted to do for today, which is to try, because we're trying to figure out how to prevent our entity from being chopped off once we initiate a scene transition, once it's walking off. So actually, we're not actually making him. Let me see here. We should be updating our. Actually, he's just in idle right now. So if we take a look at our map declarations and we go to where we're instantiating him, I think we're changing his. We should be changing. Oh lordy, why does this happen? We crashed on Twitch, guys, but looks like we're back up. Right here, we're in an idle state. We just want to make sure that we actually, and actually, if we take this out, I believe our entity's default state is idle, and then if it's in idle, we just need to make sure that we are switching over to our entity walk state with our wait duration. So all we have to do is take this code out, and then we should become updating there. Well, we've got 2 in our map declarations here. We've just got to assign the idle state from the get-go. What is happening? Why? Dude, we're freaking connected. We're hardwired in. We keep crashing on Twitch. And I don't know why. Okay. I don't know why Twitch is crapping out. I'm hardwired in. I get fast enough internet. Okay, so look, he walks off screen, and then we walk off, and it chops off his head. So that's what we're trying to fix here today. Well, not today, but in general. So what I want to do is, right now we don't have any debugging available. We only have print debugs. And we're crapping out on Twitch again. Let me stop the stream here and let me just try something else. Let me see if I can. Dude, this is so obnoxious. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to try. I don't know what to do. Could not access stream key, but it was just working, so why? That's my stream key. I'm gonna try to connect my account via OBS and see if that does anything. Let's... Oh, this is so annoying. Let's try this way in OBS. Oh my gosh, Authenticator app. Why is this just such a mess every time? let's see. Okay, it's connected now. Let's see if we can stream. Yeah, okay, let's go. Okay. Well, you know, this is just my life now. Crashing nonstop. I connected my Twitch account to OBS instead of just the stream key, so maybe that will be a little more stable, but I'm hardwired in. I don't know what else I can do. Short of restart my modem if this crashes again, but we'll see. So right now we only have debugging options available very primitively in our print debug that we're doing here. So ideally what we'd like to do is to be able to use like a real sort of debugger here so that we can have the state of the game as it's running a little more verbose than this. So I'm using OBS and I don't know what's causing the issues. I mean, I'm hardwired into the internet. I've got fast enough internet. I don't know. It's just been crapping out like the past couple weeks. It's just been crapping out. So I don't know what to do different. I mean, I'm trying to stream at 5,800 kilobits because we're 1080, 60 frames a second. But my upload speed, and I do the bandwidth test mode for Twitch servers and everything, and it gets me stable streaming to 6,000 kilobits. So it's like every time I test it, it runs rock solid, and then I go live and it just poops. So I don't know what to try. And I updated OBS. Maybe I need to update Windows or something, but I don't know. So there was a follower of the channel, Prosto, who uses this debugging for Love2d. No, I didn't snag your tool yet. I am a follower on the repo, but I did not try it yet or snag it. I don't know if it's up there yet. Just now, there is a tool I know is a debugger for Lua, and he recommended we try this. It is called Mob Debug. So it allows us to do breakpoints, I think, and to print up to the console. So maybe we can get this working, and if we can... Oh, great. Dude. Okay, I'm going to stop the stream, and I'm going to try to downgrade our bitrate. Exactly. So yeah, Super King, that's exactly what I did. I'm in 720, cut our bitrate down to 4,000, and we're crashed. What is going on? What is going on? It doesn't give me like a stable reading in OBS here. I'm kind of curious. We're connected. What is going on? And it looks okay at 720. Oh, yuck, 720 makes me sick. Right, dude? I mean, what is going on? Yeah. It's just not even stable. My OBS has it all weird. Yo, One Punch Man, I cannot focus on you right now. I got bigger problems. My stream isn't even working. So it's like this thing Yeah, if you want to chuck whatever you're asking for in the, I mean, I don't know, you look kind of botty, but if you're not a bot and you're real. Yo, what just happened? Hey, aka Bob, thanks for the sub. We are having issues already. I don't get, like, this shouldn't have an X, right? Hey, thank you, Super King. I appreciate you, man. No way. Why do you guys a hype train when we're like when we're trying to get our stream working? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Love you guys. Yeah, I'm all about that hype train. Let's get some Jimmies in chat. So yeah, I don't know why this is just have an X now, and normally it has like bars of like how good my signal is. So I'm kind of curious. Our Wi-Fi, dude, we're hardwired in. Whenever I do the bandwidth test, it is like rock solid. So I don't know what is going on. At least this has been stable for now, so we'll keep it going, and then maybe it'll be okay. So yeah, we're in 720. So aka Bob, I've got class today. Tuesdays, Thursdays we're remote, but we've got away from screen time scheduled. So here I am. We've got away from screen time from 11:30 or whatever until 1 class starts up again. So I'm going to try to get some debugging set up in our project. So I want to see if we even have I tried to install this at one point. I don't know if it is in our project anymore. It doesn't look like we have our mob debug, so I think we can go ahead and try to download it and view it. Let's see. I don't think we want anything but the mob debug. I guess is it standard to copy over the license and everything? Mob debug. Yeah, we'll download the repo. I'll take out the examples and MISC, I guess, and then we'll just have it in our repo with the license and everything. So let's snag this. Let's see what's in releases. No releases. Tags. Yeah, that's one thing I want to figure out for my projects are to do those releases, because I can compile my Love2d games and then I could put them as a release. So that's what I really want to work on here soon. Maybe one of these next coming days I'll do a little stream where I do that so that we can host our .love executables on GitHub, so people don't have to download the engine and the source code. They just click on their little executable and it runs. That's the dream. So we're gonna try to update all our past projects so that people can download those releases and just play local. So yeah, so I think that will be good. Let's go ahead and extract our mob debugger. And I've never used this, so it'll probably be messy, but that's kind of the point of this channel, for people like me to, try to make stuff and share that process. I know we've got our Git repo here for Tashio. So we'll make a new folder, I guess. I don't know. I guess it would be in like dependencies or something. We'd want to add it in. Yeah, maybe library here. Yeah, let's do a mob debug. And actually, before we do that, we'll just paste in our mob debug. Yeah, exactly. Away from screen time. Okay. I actually plugged my Twitch channel for my project we presented today, and I got 2 new followers. I think 2 of my classmates ended up following, so they might be able to see me and rat me out. But they would also be violating the no screen time if they know I'm live, so that's okay. What are you doing, man? Where are we open? Where are we open? That's the only thing. I just, you know, welcome back to programming. I don't know what this is. Zone identifier? I don't think we need this. Why did I do this? Zone identifier. Don't know what that is. Don't want it. Okay. Yeah. Well, Saitama was coming in with a AI thing. I didn't know what that was about. But normally if it's a first-time chatter and they're like, hey, do this thing for me, I'm like, I don't know you. And then there's like, I feel like there's a bot called like Aaliyah that is always around on other people's streams too. Like it's just like an A name, Aaliyah, and I see them on like everybody's stream. So I'm like, I don't know what that's about. Okay, why is our mob debugger not liking us? Renaming it. So Super King, yesterday, Rough Cookie was on stream doing the his battle monsters, which was really cool. So he ended up getting a he sent it up. Yeah, can you put that in Discord or something, Super King? Because I see a lot of similar names pop up, and I don't think they're real. It's not open though. It's not open though, dude. What are you talking about? Did I not extract it? Dude, every time I use Windows, I just hate it. I hate it. I guess we're keeping our mob debug master name. I'm gonna get rid of these examples. Actually, maybe I should run these examples. Oh, is this zone identifier have something to do with mob debug? Let's do the old. Come on, dude. Whoa. Do I not have obsidian? Yeah. Man, this is so boring. I'm sorry, guys. I mean, this is this is programming, so okay, we're app data local. What is happening? Yeah, I'm glad, dude. I was itching. I was missing it so bad just going live. So even if it's kind of like how it is, I'm I feel better. Why am I just... Let me see if I can just try that. It's like I'm literally just trying to view Markdown pretty. Okay. Okay. Can you please? Can you please? Okay. This is not what I want. What is going on? Okay, here we go. Jesus Christ. Okay. So our mob debugger will allow us to control the execution of a Lua program and set breakpoints and inspect the current state of the program. That's what we want. So Super King Obsidian is a markdown editor slash backup for note-taking apps. So like in my, I can show you, I've got a, where, oh lordy, in my other, I've got my notes here. So like all they are is markdown. Right, but they've got special stuff like you can graph and link your notes. So all of these are just markdown files that you can stylize, and they have links and backlinks. You know, you can do whatever in markdown that you want. It saves as all markdown, and then it's got plugins and stuff. So I'm actually backing this up to my private GitHub repo, and it automatically syncs to my phone, to my laptop, to everywhere. So it's like you don't have to learn anything new in the sense of it's markdown. And then you can use it to back up all your stuff and visualize your data, because I've got all of my, like, you know, my bootcamp notes and everything, and you can link them and backlink them, and then everything is searchable. So if I want to see my HTML notes or whatever, you can go see all that, whatever, all your whatever. So yeah, the visualization is super cool. So that's I don't know, like, what do you you don't use Window, huh? Because I'm trying to, mother flipper, dude, flipper. Well, we're going, dude. We just gotta go. We don't have much time. All right, we're back up, it looks like. I really don't know what to do. I've got fast enough internet. I'm hardwired in. I don't know what. Don't know what. We halved our bit rate. So at least we've got the 3 green bars now, not the X. So maybe that's good. Dude, I was on Zoom for class all day. I had no issues. Oh no. Why? Oh lordy. Lordy. All right, we are streaming directly to Twitch, and hopefully this is more stable. So it looks like we need our mob debug file required in our main Lua. I don't know exactly what is that mob debug. Is that the file in our source here? It is. So yeah, that's cool. I mean, hey dude, we're looking stable right now. 2 minutes is pretty good for this channel. So sad. It was going rock solid for like a freaking month, and then we just started crapping all over ourselves. Okay, so this is the mob debug that we need to require in our main, I'm guessing. I don't know what these zone identifiers are. But if we go to our repo, library, mob debug master, we need to give a path to this mob debug. I mean, it's got a README, and it says like just to require it and start it. To debug a script, add the following line, and then it just says start your mob debug. So we'll have to just make sure the file path here is in our source / mob debug master / source, I guess. Lib mob debug master source. Or we can just take this. Maybe we can just take this and put it here and test it from there. So let's try this in our, what do we want to do in our play state maybe? Or maybe in our main here. Where was it? Require mob nope, that's not what I wanted. Require mob debug start. So we'll say up here, and actually maybe we just pop it in our dependencies. Require our mob debug. Now we put it in our main folder here. So we should just be able to do exactly what they say, and mob debug. They do it like this, mob debug. So that's the file, and then we are just starting that. I don't see anything different. Just want to make sure we spelled our mob debug right. Mob debug. And that's our Lua file that is here in our main. Maybe it isn't. We put it here, yeah, in our main class here. I don't know if we need to put this. It's where our main is, but we're defining it in our dependencies. Where are our dependencies? Source. Okay, so maybe we put it in with our source. Let me see. So let's cut it from here. We'll put it in our source, because that's where our dependencies are, so that's how it knows how to find that file. So now maybe it knows mob debug not found. So that kind of implies that it was working, like it knew how to find it, because our mob debug... And if we check, we've got mob debug here, where our dependencies file is. So, don't know. Mob debug not found. I don't know if it needs, it might need, I might have just totally botched it up by moving it out. Like, I don't know if it needs just that mob debug file or if it needs everything else, like this zone identifier. I don't know what that is. Did we take that mob debug out of our master folder here? We did not. So let's try to call it from that master folder. So I guess let's try this, I guess. In case it needs any other thing in that main folder, we can go into our dependencies and we can give it the file path here. It's in our source. Actually, it's in our, where are we? Library. So we're gonna say library mob debug. This is why I wanted to rename it, because I didn't want to do this title. And then source, and then our mob debug. And let's see if it can find that debug and try to start that. It didn't crash that time, so I think it can find it. But we aren't getting any debug info on screen or in our console. There is on the Discord, our pal Prosto put he put a link about his own project, and he had mob debug in there. So maybe there's, I'm thinking there might be a one thing that might be. Let's see, where did he put that? Crap. It might be in a DM or something he sent me. Oh yeah, sorry guys. This is something. He put, I should have saved it. I knew I should have saved it. He there's another kind of like console option in Lua to kind of I don't know what, like prevent to actually enable console printing while you're running the Lua code, but I'm not seeing where that is. I want to say Prosto sent me a DM on Discord with it a while back, and I tried it when he sent it and I couldn't figure it out, but now that I just really want to get that figured out. Here we go. So this is it looks like. So he has, see this require mob debug start. That's exactly what we're trying. And then he has a data console false for Windows. So maybe that's what we need in our love.conf, which we actually don't have. We should have. So maybe we'll just go make that and try if this data console, because this should be attaching a console for Windows. So maybe that's the difference. And then let's look at the GitHub a little closer too, and just see, make the mob debug available, see examples and readme for examples. Okay, Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to try what Prosto said, and we'll see if we can attach that console for debugging. So we'll need to make a conf.lua in our main directory here. Now we don't want to be in our source folder. Right here we'll make our new conf.lua, and in our conf.lua we will do, hopefully, dude, so far so good on the streaming directly to Twitch. Let's see here. This is our conf.lua, and we need our function love.conf. Okay. And so this love.conf is like what Lua kind of loads, or Love2d loads at the very beginning with its main, and it just sets a couple of default values and stuff if you assign it stuff. So we're going to say that it takes in the argument of data that gets populated automatically, and then we're just setting that the console to false. I don't get why setting the console to false would turn on the console. But yeah, I don't know. I know Prosto has done this, and I've seen him do it. I've seen him I just killed all my TMUX sessions somehow. Okay, I wonder if we take a look at the examples, if we can find anything. To debug a particular script. Okay. Okay, I mean, I guess I don't see what is so different from this versus just print debugging like we are. Print start, local foo, let's... Because, I mean, so many values are being changed every second in our game, right? We do want to just be able to toggle specific things. So let's try something like this, where we just take this, we do our debug start, and then I guess, does this go where we require our debugger? I'm not sure. Maybe in our dependencies here, we require that. And then we go ahead and just say, go ahead and print those things. And let's see if that prints to this console here. No. Maybe this needs to be in our place state or something. I don't know. Yeah, we're not getting anything printing to the console. I've never been able to do this, but we need to figure this out to help us out for the rest of the game development. Maybe we need to put, I mean... Let me just see if we can just print anything in our init. We should see it behind us in the console here. But nothing is coming out. And maybe this needs to be in our render or something, because the mob debug isn't specifically for Lua or for Love2d. It's just for Lua scripts. So maybe we just need to put it in our render function, but we're not seeing it, so not exactly sure. Let me pull up. I know Prosto sent me his own script. Here, I think I've got it here in my Git. Let's see. In my Git Prosto. Here we go. Let's run Prosto's, because look, Prosto has got this mob debug. But when we run his, I don't remember seeing. That's wrong. That is wrong. That's because of our bash script, or our bash RC. So we're actually going to go into a Git, and we're going to go into our Prosto. Okay, let's do love here. See, this is Prosto's example he sent me when I tried to do my own spell stuff. And he has mob debugger, but we're not seeing anything. We're not seeing anything in our... Yeah, dude, so I was trying to get one flame circling, and then after my stream, he sent me this. He was like, hey, this is an example how to do it. I was like, you beautiful son of a... Like, he just whipped that up in, like, whoever knows how long, and then he did all this cool stuff with it. Like, really cool stuff. But I'm not seeing the mob debug. And this is kind of his example. He had it. So look, he has his mob debug as well as a conf Lua. This is mob debug here. And then the conf Lua, he had this. Damn, he's like the real deal. He's making basically like a Minecraft game in Love2d, and I didn't know you could do 3D with Lua or with Love2d. So he's like next level. And he said I should use this mob debugger, but I am not getting it to work. See, so he has this. It's just not working on here. I'm wondering if my Windows PowerShell might be screwing it up somehow. I just don't like Windows PowerShell at all. You know, the 720 doesn't look so awful. It's just that I pay better money. I paid to upgrade my internet so I could stream at 1080. We'll see. I'll do some more tests. It's just every time I test it, it runs rock solid for 2 hours. And then I go live and it just dumps. Not Tashio. Maybe since I'm running it in bash RC, the console is into a Windows Linux subsystem. Maybe that's screwing some stuff up. So let's see maybe if we I don't have let me copy over his project into my main Windows directory and see if we can get the console attached on Windows, because I forgot about that we're on Windows, but we're on the Windows Linux subsystem, so that might be screwing something up. And mob debug, it sounds like mob debug, does it only work for Windows? I don't know. Okay, well, we'll try. We'll go find... I've also got to get... I've got class back in 25 minutes here, so I can't stream longer than that, but we'll see if we can copy our Prosto project and we'll put it just in our, wherever our Windows PowerShell puts us, which is, actually we configured it, damn it. Oh, hey, dude, I hate Windows. I hate it, I hate it, I hate it. Okay, Paul Thompson, let's go into documents, and we'll place it here in our documents so we can run Love here, try it. Okay, so we should have a Prosto folder now. Okay, we do, and we've got our mob debug, so let's try love.exe here. And we are not seeing our mob debugger. So the boot camp is full stack web dev. So we're going to be doing, you know, HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and then we're doing some React and Node for our JavaScript stuff. And then there was another thing. I mean, Postgres QL for database stuff, and then there's like another thing I'm forgetting. We haven't gotten to. We're literally, we just made a simple website and deployed it for homework yesterday. We're not getting our mob debugger. I might tag Prosto and ask him why this isn't working or what he might recommend, because I can't figure it out. Like, I'm using exactly his project he sent me, so I would think that it was working on his. I don't know if we need to do this start. Does he do this listen? I didn't do this. But I'm running, you know, Prosto's code, so maybe, I don't know. Let's see. Let's go into, oh, I've got VI on here for, is it main? You don't have Vim? What? Dot slash. Okay, so before we do our debug start, I've never done this. Like, what does that angle bracket do here? Let's try. Yeah. I guess I'm not understanding. Does the angle bracket mean in your terminal do that? Like, do that in your terminal? I don't know. Yeah, it sounds like I might need to have Lua installed on Windows. Yeah, well, so it's like Prosto's doing some crazy shit in Love2d, so like I'm inclined to agree with him and try out his tools because he knows what he's doing. It's just that I don't know what I'm doing, so it's not so easy. But if it's as simple as if I have, you know, Lua installed on my machine and I just start listening in the terminal or something and then run mob debugger, like once it's set up once, it'll just kind of work, I'm hoping, but I don't know. Maybe it's easier to install via Chocolatey or something. That's what I don't get. I don't know. All it says is like, and I'm just going off what Prosto was saying, where he says you can attach it via Windows with a certain line, and Prosto only does Windows, so I'm not sure if Mob Debug is even supposed to do the Windows Linux subsystem or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. So like I want to figure out this. I want to figure out the debugging printing to the console. And then I want to figure out, I might redo my sprite sheets. So like right now we have to draw based on our map declarations. But what I want to do, that doesn't allow us to have transparent or stacking of sprites. So like if we have a tree with a transparent background, we want to place it over sand so that the square doesn't, overwrite the sand. And we want transparency. There's this tool that is for Lua, and you can kind of just draw with all your sprite sheet. You can draw it, and then it imports it into like a Lua file that you can do. And then, yeah, here we go. I don't know how to block people. How do I block people? Oh, God. There we go. I just banned him. Okay, /ban. Okay, thanks. Yeah, I've never had to do that, but looks like we're getting somewhere in the world where we gotta ban people now. Thanks, Super King. I'm gonna have to just look into this more. I mean, I was thinking it was different than literally just printing, because like that's what we're doing now, is we're just printing to the console. I mean, we're printing to our game, so it's like all we have to do is format it in our game, and then it's doing exactly what we're wanting this to do. So I don't know what the difference is there, because we've got stuff printing, and it takes long. It takes like twice as long to boot. If this is all Mob Debugger does just in the console, we've already got it, and we can just format it however we want in our game. So maybe it's just not even useful if all it does is just print stuff to the console, because we essentially have it printed up however we want. But that other tool I want to try to figure out too is I already forgot what it's called, but we can draw our maps with our sprite sheet and then import them into Love, and then it'll just be easier than manually putting, especially for level design. We can just manually, or we can draw our levels and import them that way instead of typing, tile by tile. But this is not working. We will remove our mob debugger. I don't think we'll do a git commit today because we didn't make any good progress. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna delete this from our source. We're gonna go ahead and go to our library and delete it from our library. And then we're gonna go ahead and modify our, I think it was play state or our dependencies. Yeah. And then our dependencies, I believe. Mob debug, no? Okay. Okay, yeah, we didn't make yeah. Yeah, see, and I think that's what is appealing about it, is breakpoints, so that we can print up values, like what is the state of this entity right before it crashed, because as soon as it crashes, we don't have access to that data. So I think that could be worth it. But I can't figure it out. I'll ping Prosto and see if he's got any tips, because I can't get it working. Prosto is not streaming at the moment. He's got garden stuff he's working on, so he hasn't been too active on Twitch, but I'll shoot him a message and see if he's got any tips for me. And I'll do a little bit of research more on mob debug. I want to see if there's like I'd want to run these examples that they've got, right? But they don't have, it's not in Love2d, it's just the Lua script. So, supports maps. Okay. Zero Brain Studio IDE. JetBrains plus Lua. You think that would have some support for this? Or are you saying you can set breakpoints with that, possibly? Okay. I can try it. I mean, I've got, since I'm with school now, I've got access to JetBrains. Are you, so what is JetBrains IntelliJ community? Okay, yeah, let me try to get that. I know I've used like PyCharm and okay, so that's the one, IntelliJ. Let's see. Now I've got access to it via my student ID. So I think I can activate the real one instead of the community one. Okay. Yeah, so like we're using WebStorm in the bootcamp. And I've used PyCharm before. And I didn't care for PyCharm because I was running it on a 13-year-old laptop. And it was just so slow. So I'm like, I hate this program. But now that I've got an M3, I'm like, I like this program. We'll try it. I've got to bounce here soon. Class is starting in 15 minutes. So much for away from screen time. I mean, I did go outside and get some fresh air, but yeah, I did eat lunch at the first instant of my break, so I did get some food in me. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I've still got to work during boot camp, so I think I'm gonna be doing that either Saturday and Sunday. Yeah, exactly. It's just gonna be sneaking some streams in, I think. You know, I think just as I have the energy for it, I'll just hop on. We've been live for 36 minutes ever since we changed that, so I might set up a test stream on my bot account and try to do this same kind of method and see if that is stable. But yeah, it'll be stream sneaking for a couple of weeks, probably 10 weeks here, as I can. I was gonna stream this past weekend, but school was starting up and I want to make sure I'm ready for that, and then I had my birthday stuff going on, so there was just like a lot going on. But yeah, I think it is something to do with Twitch, because whenever it crashes, my internet is fine. Like, I still have chat. I can still message on chat or whatever, but the stream just crashed. So yeah, let's blame Twitch. Wow, IntelliJ taking its sweet time here. Yeah, we might. Yeah, we're gonna have to end stream here soon, but let's see if we can get something working. Have you tried IntelliJ with the Lua plugin? Or oh. Okay, well, I'll look into it. I'll restart my computer at some point and I'll see if I can do anything like that. I love using NeoVim, so I probably won't switch into a real IDE. But if we're running into problems, it'd be nice to open the project and set breakpoints and see. So if we can do that with IntelliJ and not mob debug, then so be it. But we'll continue to work on it. There's a mob debugger. In the mob debugger Git repo, they are saying that a Zero Brain Studio IDE has mob debugger integration, so that's another thing I can try. That might help, but I'll research more into it and then I'll report back with findings when I can sneak in a little stream again. But thanks for hanging, Super King. Thanks for the tip. I'll run some more tests later today and see if I can get some stable streams. It really bugs me that it keeps crashing, but we're at least stable now. So I'll catch you when I catch you later. I'll probably take off my streaming schedule off Twitch because I have no idea when it's going to be, so it'll just be surprise streams here and there. But thanks for watching. I'll catch you later.